Hey guys, welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, and today I am doing a subscriber request of an artist I hadn't heard of, and of course I don't know the song. It's Ray Scott's song, Ain't Always Thirsty. I went to high school with a guy named Ray Scott. He had a twin brother, Roger. They were good dudes. They had an older brother, Robert. There might have been another one or two in there too. I think they had a pretty big family. But anyway, this isn't that Ray Scott, I'm assuming, unless he looks remarkably familiar when I see him. But this was requested by Colton Pouch. So Colton, thank you, my friend, for the request. And I don't know the song, so it's a true reaction. And this song, let's see, he's from Samora, North Carolina. And I'm guessing you guys are going to, a few of you will slam me or tell me how funny my pronunciation is of Samora, but maybe it's Semra. You guys got on me for Jason Isbell. I pronounced it Isbell because that's how it's spelled, but it's like, the inflection is like Isbol. And so you guys laugh at me, and somebody got mad at me. Like, thought I was a complete idiot. It's like, hey, we don't know everything that goes on in this world. But all that said, he's from Samora, North Carolina. Thank you very much. And this song was released straight to radio in 2015. If I recall correctly, I did a little bit of reading, not a lot, because I don't do a lot for the reactions. I just haven't got time. But yeah, I think he was signed to a label, and then he jumped from the label and started doing his own stuff. So this came out in 2015, if my research is correct. So we're just going to get right into this now and see what Ray Scott's all about. Ain't Always Thirsty. Cool boots, man. Look like rattlesnake.
Well, I ain't no bad guy or loser, but lately it's feeling that way. Last night I passed out with my boots on. Oh, it's a cold, lonely bed that I've made. 'Cause I ain't always in love when I make love. Sometimes I don't feel a thing. And I ain't often hurting when I medicate. And I ain't always thirsty when I drink.
Yep. Nice development here, thought.
But it ain't like I woke up this morning hoping I'd be drunk by noon, and pouring my heart out to a stranger. Oh, about the reasons that I ain't still with you. How I ain't always in love when I make love.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't feel a thing. And I ain't often hurting when I medicate. And I ain't always thirsty when I drink.
The conflict we live with as human beings. I think about this stuff a lot, of course. And even, I was one of my two majors at Rutgers. I was a philosophy major, right? I just liked it. I liked being challenged, chiseled. I mean, I don't know. I just like the expansiveness of thought and the precision of it and having to understand things. But a lot of what we studied in there were just different ways of approaching, and there weren't right and wrong answers per se. You just had to present your arguments cogently and have something semi-interesting to say that might bear on life. But we studied life. One of the first things you study is, what is happiness? And you go, oh, happiness is when I feel good. It's like, and then you have to develop whatever that might mean. And when I hear a video like this and the lyrics, which is one of the things that attracts me so much to country music, is that this genre gives you 3 to 5 minutes, sometimes 2 minutes. I just did a Charlie Pride song, or I'll be doing one soon, that's like 2 minutes long. And it makes its point concisely, but you get the time to develop what it is you want to say in it, and you don't have to rush through. I mean, you get the pause, the steel guitar, the lead guitar comes in a bit, and you just get to feel it more rather than being bombarded. I love rock music, but it's more of a bombardment of the senses, unless it's a ballad, of course. But, the rock jams, the guitar and the drums, and all that stuff. And I grew up on rock. I still love it. And I love The Clash. That was one of my favorite bands of all time. That's just in your face. But country speaks more to my, the lyricist side, the words, the way it's developed. And he's capturing the conflict we live with. He's sleeping with other women, but he's not in love when he makes love. He's thinking of someone else, presumably, because he keeps going back to this picture. But he's not always thirsty when he drinks, That kind of captures very well the human condition, the conflict that we live with. All right, here we go.
No, I ain't always in love when I make love. Sometimes I don't feel a thing, and I ain't often hurt when I medicate. I ain't always thirsty when I drink. No, I ain't always thirsty when I drink.
Yeah, I like that song because it made me think. I mean, I like bookends, so to speak. It's like, this is what I really want. I want you, but I'm with her now. And that's your fault. I mean, if you make a decision to sleep around and things go south in your relationship with the one you love, then that's on you, because you got to make that decision. Or if you can't get out of bed in the morning because you're too drunk, that's on you. But it's hard being a human being. I mean, there's an expression I'd heard a couple of years ago that there's a price we pay just for waking up in the morning. And yeah, I mean, there is, every living being pays a price, because you got to try to stay alive. You got to want to wake up the next day, but in between, you got to make decisions. It's decision making, and presumably we want to be happy. We want to make decisions that are going to generate greater happiness for ourselves and for others. But I like the simplicity of the song. I think it could have been developed more. Certainly, I mean, there were some like loose ends in there, but he's not going to get the girl back, and he punches the mirror and breaks it. And I think we've all been there. I mean, certainly most guys that I know have punched a wall or two. I know I have. And just out of frustration, out of stupidity, out of anger, out of frustration, out of confusion, whatever, out of hurt. And we express ourselves by putting a hole in the wall. I don't do that anymore. I mean, at some point in life, you got to get a handle on that too and realize, damn, that hurts. And now I got to fix the wall. And I look stupid. And I look crazy. But all that said, Ray Scott's Ain't Always Thirsty. Yeah, I'm going to give that song an 8.2. I think it could have been developed better. Yes, but it did capture a good part of the human experience, which is I'm doing something and I'm not feeling it and I want to feel it. And in this case, with the relationship with the woman that he wants to be with, I don't know why he's not with her. Maybe he's on the road touring and he's just making bad mistakes, to sleep around. Or maybe the relationship ended, but I'm not always thirsty when I drink. The metaphor, I don't like this, I'm not in love with this woman I'm making love to. I'd rather be with you. But there's a problem with that, because if you're sleeping around, she's not going to want to be with you. She may forgive it one time, but 2 times, rare. But anyway, all right, in 8.2, Colton Pouch, leave your comments. I hope I did some justice, because you requested it, so this is in your honor, and that's it. So Ray Scott's Ain't Always Thirsty. I do like him as an artist, though. I like his voice. I like his musicianship. I like certainly the potential that I see. I don't know how far along in his career he is, because I don't know him as an artist. This is my first time reacting and reviewing him, but there's certainly a lot going on there that he has to work with. So there it is, man. I'll be looking out for him in the future. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Hit the subscribe button or the like button if you're up for that. And there you go. Have a great day. Keep rocking the country.